Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Mike. I was a backer on the game Zpocalypse, which was done on Kickstarter. I believe the Kickstarter campaign started last April 2012, and I'm happy to say that I just got my finished product, and I'm actually just doing like a video unboxing of it. And so far, from what I'm seeing here and what I'm showing you guys, everything looks really cool. In a moment, I'm going to take some time to go over each of the individual components. Again, this is only a review of the materials in the box. It is not in any way intended to be a gameplay review, as I have not gathered my friends yet to play, nor have I had really time to delve into the instruction manual. So for those of you wondering what this is actually probably, from what I've seen, one of the premier zombie-related board games, all produced independently and backed by individuals like myself on Kickstarter. Is done by a really committed and great group of people that I think really have taken time to hone the craft, hopefully, of game creation and establishing like a real world in terms of like zombie board games, where you're going to be able to do like different things and be able to play within a reasonable amount of time. So without further ado, I will go into a couple of the components of the game. So we'll start, I guess, with the first thing everybody wants to know about is miniatures. You get about a little over 30 miniatures. I want to say the number is between 36 and 40. I haven't taken the time to count yet. But you get these guys, which are male zombie figures in two colors. This one's green. Try to hold it away. The detail on them, I know this is a really bad camera angle, but you can get a really good detail on them, especially if you're into miniature painting like I am. A little bit of cleanup, a little bit of primer. These things, babies, could look really good if you get a steady hand and are really into painting. So you get the green ones. You get the gray male zombie figures, also really good. And then you get a female set, which is over here, as you can see. Okay, and you get one green, one gray. This is the green one. I just showed you the gray one. Occasionally, you're going to get like a manufacturer like defect, but this is not a big deal, obviously. I just tried to bend the legs back, but this one's a little bit crooked, but no problems whatsoever. Still totally playable. And the cool thing is they got these pegs on the bottom, which they can actually put on these little bad boys right here. There's different colored ones, depending on your quote-unquote squad you use. And that brings us to our next thing. These are your victory point tokens. Well constructed out of very light piece of wooden material. As you can see, there's 4 of them, red, green, blue, and yellow. Good stuff right there. Let's move over to the Survivor miniatures. Okay, there's a guy with looks like some kind of submachine gun or a Kalashnikov. I can't tell. Here's a little close-up of all of them. So from left to right in the back, we're going to have a girl with a samurai sword and a shoe. We've got a girl with a knife and a handgun. We've got a guy with a jackhammer. For those of you wondering, that's not a lamp. That's actually a gumball machine. We've got a girl over here with the classic zombie chainsaw. We've got a guy with the shotgun. We've got a samurai archetype right here. A dog with medical packs probably on the side. If you got a steady hand again, you could definitely be great to paint some Red Cross signs on that. All in all, the miniatures for the squads are really well done, really detailed, and I appreciate the detail on them. I'm going to try to hopefully attempt to paint some, and you should too if you're into miniature painting. Definitely good stuff. Next, we're going to go on to the tiles. Now, there's about 70 plus tiles. I haven't punched them out yet, but I'll try to go over one of the tile boards for you. Okay. These basically go together to construct your game board depending on your scenarios and whatnot, from what I've just basically or briefly delved into in the instruction manual. You've got tokens for those: gates, barricade tokens, death tokens, sandbag tokens, all having some different gameplay element associated with them. They are two-sided, and they're really good job. The artist on the game, his name is Ricky Kasdorf. He put a lot of work, I think, into these tiles, and it really shows with the level of detail. And don't worry about ripping them or anything. They're pretty sturdy constructed cardboard, and they come out pretty easily, as you can see with this one right here. So, alright, we got one more to go. Two-sided, like I said. Alright, some wall tokens. Most of them are double-sided, most of the tokens. Next we'll go on to, we've got these radioactive tokens here, which serve for another gameplay element. You know, cardboard construction. You got scenario cards here. Okay, you got turncoat, main scenario cards, day 0. All of these are obviously different scenarios you can have. It even comes with your own a blank card that you can actually fill in and make your own scenarios with. So definitely good for replayability, I guess. Next we got more cards. We got a set of food cards, which are basically, you know, I think they power your characters. The card stock on them is actually really good, so if you're concerned about playing with them and them getting ruined easily, I can assuage your fears because they're actually pretty well constructed and printed. Glossy paper quality, really good construction. You've got armory cards with different weapons on them, you know, for different things. You got melee weapons, firearms, okay? You got, you know, your basic stuff you would use in the zombie apocalypse. There's about, I don't know, I want to say like 40, 50 cards there, maybe a little bit less. Item cards, like crucial things you're going to need to survive, like backpack, scrap metal, duct tape, okay? You've got happening cards, things that are going on. This is for a particular gameplay part of the game, like a particular turn of the game, and it basically describes something your character's supposed to do. You've got scavenger cards and places where you can scavenge, like diners, public libraries, strip clubs, rescue card. Okay, and then you got survivor cards. A lot of them are really really good, really well detailed with flavor text. And I'm just going to show you a few of them here. Really well done. The artist, again, I think put a lot of heart and soul into making these bad boys. Really adds a sense of reality to the game. The backstories are quirky, some of them, and really well written for the most part. Again, the paper stock is really nice on them. No concern with them getting ruined. And we even got a dog there, which is kind of cool. So yeah, good stuff. So there's some of the cards right there. Moving on. You got your dice. You got 4 blue and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red. Those are for your gameplay. I haven't taken them out of the bag yet. So each side of the dice obviously serves a different purpose in the game. So that's kind of cool. You get your bunker entry board, which I think has something to do with when you start the game or end the game, you have to get into the bunker. And then you get another side, which basically gives the rules on what you're supposed to do in the bunker. Your squad boards, which I think are like really the highlight of this game because they're so well constructed, basically serves to keep track of everything on your squad and provides a really brief detail of everything you're supposed to do in each particular phase of the game, including the keeping track of your skills, your hit points, your how smart you are, your movement. It really is. There's 4 of these in there. I'm just showing you one right now. There's the pile of 4. Really well put together and a really easy place to keep track of everything within the game. Your cardboard victory point tracker to keep track of, you know, your survival stats, I guess. And then we got the manual, which is really well done. You know, open it here. You get your introduction, you know, your pieces, your setup and your diagramming, setup diagrams, tiles. You get your squad boards, an explanation of every part of the game pretty much. The manual is pretty detailed. It's short, but it has a lot of detail on each page regarding the phases and everything. So definitely well written, pretty well put together. It's only about 14 pages. There's an index on the back. If you look down here, the meanings of all the icons in the game. And yeah, definitely a good package. Box construction, well put together. There's the front of the box. The back of the box. Box interior is just a black case with you know, places for your cards and everything, figures. My suggestion when I took out all my the miniatures in the game, I just use a basic Ziploc baggie to hold them in for now. So good stuff right there. Can't wait to play the game. Overall, I think it's a really great package for the manufacturer's suggested retail price, which I think is $60 when they become available in stores. Again, I can't speak to when they're going to be available in stores, but for more information, I think you can check the company's website. I think it's GreenBrierGames.com. And overall, it's been a great ride, and I'm glad to see the finished product here, and everything come out really excellent. So yeah, my name is Mike. I was a backer on the game, and this is just kind of my video review / unboxing. Overall, the material's quite impressive. Hope you enjoy it, and definitely check out Zpocalypse at GreenBrierGames.com and on Facebook at Zpocalypse. Peace.